Today on the show, we have over 50 major gameplay changes to discuss that are coming to the game in the next DLC expansion, Criminal Enterprises. Lots of game features are getting buffed, others are getting nerfed, and all around we have a really exciting DLC update to look forward to in GTA Online that releases this Tuesday, July 26th. Definitely let me know what you think of these changes down in the comments. I'd love to hear some of your favorites or your least favorites in the comments as we go through them all. So if you enjoy this video at any point, or if you just find it helpful, let me know by dropping a like on it. And if you want to stay up to date and in the loop with everything GTA Online, Red Dead Online, and Rockstar games as a whole, consider hitting that subscribe button with your bell notifications turned on. So jumping right in, alongside a host of new gameplay changes, a fleet of new vehicles, and much more to come next week and in the weeks to follow, GTA Online The Criminal Enterprises will implement a significant number of overall experience improvements, including many requested by players via the GTA Online feedback website. Thanks in no small part to this vast resource from our community, we have a wide range of improvements and upgrades to the overall experience of GTA for all current platforms, including the latest generation of consoles. So jumping in, we start with business protections and upgrades. On July 26th, players will be able to change and engage in business activities, including sell missions in private invite-only sessions. You'll be able to register as a VIP, CEO, or MC president in your invite-only, crew, or friend sessions, allowing all business owners to source and sell at their own pace or with their friends, and players on all platforms can easily find a new session by bringing up the pause menu, selecting online, and finding a new session. Players can also continue to sell their goods in public sessions if they so choose, and those who do will receive that increased high-demand bonus for their efforts. Moving on, we have vehicle customization enhancements and other changes. In addition to the fleet of new vehicles set to arrive with the Criminal Enterprises DLC, both in this summer and through the drip feed through the fall, Rockstar's made some changes to address a number of submissions from their gearheads, LS Car Meet members, automotive enthusiasts, and beyond. One of them is all vehicles with access to the LS Car Meet will be able to be equipped with low grip tires, giving players even more customization options when modifying vehicles at the LS Car Meet. Vehicles will also be able to be delivered faster when requesting from the mechanic, and players will no longer incur a charge for destroying another player's weaponized personal vehicle, avoiding penalties for those who return fire on and successfully neutralize their attackers and griefers. The Avenger and Mobile Operations Center vehicle workshops will accommodate any vehicle that can fit inside of it now, as opposed to only select vehicles, but this excludes the Oppressor Mark II, which is modified via the Terabyte. Now, the number of ownable properties in this update is also going to be increased from 8 to 10, increasing total garage space by up to 20 vehicles total. The Legendary Motorsport and Southern San Andreas Super Autos websites will feature new filters and browsing shortcuts for players, which can be tabbed using L1 and R1 and LB and RB for console users. Plus, the effectiveness of the homing missiles of the Pegasi Oppressor Mark II have been reduced, and its countermeasures will have increased cooldowns and fewer uses. Meanwhile, the Sparrow helicopter will have chaff and flare countermeasures available when being modified inside the Kasatka to make it less vulnerable to enemy fire, and as with all other areas of GTA Online, Rockstar says they will continue to monitor player feedback on this change and how it impacts the streets of Los Santos. Moving on, we also have some general improvements they're going to mention here, whether assisting Franklin in his recovery of Dr. Dre's missing music, or partying in the music locker, visiting El Rubio's tropical haven, or simply wreaking havoc with friends across the city. Players across Southern San Andreas can look forward to a slew of new highly requested improvements arriving with this next update. When players are delivering security contracts back to the agency, players will then be able to enter via helicopter or walk in through the entrance on the roof, rather than needing to enter through the front door at ground level. And when managing auto shop businesses, your auto shop staff will now be much more likely to successfully deliver a customer's vehicle without any issues, which means more money in your pocket. And also, to make getting around certain locations easier, players will be able to jog inside the Diamond Casino and Resort now, the music locker, and nightclubs, which is so awesome because it felt so unnecessary to only be able to walk through those. Players will also be able to purchase the maximum amount of ammo for all weapons at once inside of the player interaction menu, and players will also have easier access to snacks and armor through a single input while the weapon wheel is up. Plus, if a player fails and quick restarts a mission, snacks will be restocked to however many they had started the mission with, which is absolutely amazing to hear. Next, players will be able to immediately hang up on phone calls from several contacts when they offer missions rather than be forced to listen to the full call before they hang up, and PC players will have the option to disable the in-game chat box via the settings menu. To reduce instances of griefing, the kill death statistic will no longer be affected by kills made in free mode, and going forward, this ratio will only be affected by kills scored in competitive gameplay gameplay. So as it seems right now, whatever KD you have before this change takes effect is probably going to stay, but after that, if you're griefing people in free mode to boost your KD, then it's not going to matter. You're going to need to join adversary modes, competitive gameplay modes, etc. After their initial visit, players will be able to spend more time scoping out Cayo Perico and get caught more times before being kicked off the island. And finally, the race creator will be getting an assortment of updates, including increases to the checkpoint limit, player limit for transform races, and a number of fixtures that can be removed on the latest generation of consoles. Plus, all platforms will now be able to create RC Bandito races via the special vehicle race creator, with a ghost to first checkpoint option being added to additional race types. More models have also been added to the fixture remover, along with a new anti-grief ghosting option to ghost players driving in the wrong direction, an option to set the specific time of day for a race, and the ability to scale checkpoint size. Now, in regards to different payout increases we have coming with this update, the Criminal Enterprises DLC will also include increased money payouts for a number of activities in GTA, giving both new and veteran players greater freedom to play the content they enjoy the most and get what they want faster. Changes to these payouts will of course combine and stack with Rockstar's ongoing weekly bonuses, meaning even bigger payouts going forward for taking part in your favorite game modes during special events. We have increased payouts for races. The racing community will benefit from a significant increase in money payouts across the board with the launch of GTA Online, the Criminal Enterprises DLC. All standard race types, including player-created races, will pay out an average of 50% more money now. The total prize pool for premium races will also be increased. These races will continue to award the same payouts to podium finishers, while players placing 4th and below will now also receive payouts. For adversary modes, payouts for all adversary modes currently available in GTA Online will also be boosted by an average of 50%, meaning players can earn extra GTA money for taking on opponents in unique modes like Sumo Remix, Overtime Rumble, and many more adversary modes. In regards to the payout increases for heists in the game, to encourage group play, all players joining heist setups will receive 50% more money than the current payout, and additionally, the minimum cut for finales is now set at 15% for each member, and the cost of heist setup fees has been reduced across the board to $25,000. The following heist finales will award an additional 75% money payout on top of the current take. We have the Fleeca job, the Humane Labs raid, the Prison Break finale, and Series A funding finale, all with a 75% payout buff, and the following heist finales will award an additional 50% payout on top of the current take. This includes the Pacific Standard Job finale, Doomsday Heist Act 1, Doomsday Heist Act 2, and Doomsday Heist Act 3, all receiving a 50% payout buff in-game. Now with this update, all heists will be aligned to have the same cooldown timer of one in-game day, which is 48 minutes when playing as a group. Rockstar is also going to adjust specific aspects of the Cayo Perico heist finale to better balance a player's time spent in GTA Online, so solo playthroughs of the Cayo Perico heist finale will trigger a cooldown of 3 in-game days, which is a big nerf. And after stealing a high-value primary target in the Cayo Perico heist finale, the higher-value primary targets will appear less often for the next 72 hours as well, while the value of secondary targets will increase. Now this is intended to encourage exploration and cooperation between players. While everything else has been getting a buff, all the other heists, Cayo Perico is getting a big nerf, and players are probably not too happy to hear that, but the balance of all the payouts across all content in GTA Online is honestly really interesting to me. And it's good to have variety. It's not fun to farm the same thing over and over and over. Cayo Perico is still going to pay out a ton of money, you just can't farm it back to back to back. We have boosts for organizations and MC members to look forward to as well. Bodyguards, associates, and MC members will earn substantially more GTA Online money for joining and participating in organization and motorcycle club activities. When you're not busy running your own operation, you can join a friend or fellow player to earn big without risking your own stock. Baseline salaries for bodyguards, associates, and MC members will be doubled, ensuring all players are able to earn GTA Online money fairly while working for another VIP, CEO, or MC president. In addition to the double salaries, MC members will also receive an increased payout for taking part in cell missions with them. Bodyguards and associates will also now receive payouts for participating in cell missions, properly reflecting their contributions, and fees relating to renaming organizations have also been reduced. We have first-time payout boosts. Players will receive an email on their iFruit app detailing the first-time payout boosts across criminal careers. All CEOs, VIPs, and MC presidents can benefit from these bonuses, even if they've already completed certain activities prior to July 26th. For executives get a 3 times payout for new export mixed goods sell missions, and this can be accessed through your executive assistant after one of your new warehouse staff members have been acquired through their first batch of special cargo. For bikers, businesses will produce stock at 3 times their regular speed, returning to normal rates after your first sell mission is completed. For gun runners, research speeds are tripled for your first research each item, and production speeds are also tripled, returning to normal rates after your first sell mission is completed. And finally, for nightclub owners, all business battle goods will contain triple the usual amount, returning to normal rates after your first sell mission is completed. Your first sell mission for each one of these businesses listed that we talked about will reward double the usual GTA Online money payout as well. There's also a limited time payout boost for MC presidents, VIPs, and CEOs. For motorcycle club work, club challenges, clubhouse contracts, and member challenges, they're going to award double payouts for a limited time. VIP work will also award double payouts for a limited time. And with all that said, that is everything we have for today. And so we're going to be wrapping things up right here. Those are the 50 major changes, 50 plus major changes that are coming with the GTA Online Criminal Enterprises DLC releasing Tuesday, July 26th. I'd love to hear what you guys think of all this down in the comments. Let me know some of your favorite changes, some of your least favorite. I think some of the least favorite will, of course, be the Cayo Perico nerf, as well as the KD change, maybe for the people who like playing free roam PvP and want to keep a high KD out there. Those are probably two of the most controversial changes that players are going to talk about, but some of my favorites are the sell missions in solo lobbies, accessing snacks and armor through the weapon wheel. That is absolutely amazing. So with that said, we're going to wrap things up right here. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video today, and if you did, hopefully I earned your like on it. And of course, if you are new to my channel and you want to stay up to date with all the best GTA Online, Red Dead Online, and Rockstar Games content, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out on a single thing we post here on the channel. We consistently talk about updates, news, information, tips, tricks, and even leaks, and we'll keep you guys updated here on the channel daily. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you want to follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, those are the best places to get connected with me outside of YouTube, and you're more than welcome to ask me any questions on those platforms. You can follow me at HazardousHDTV, and all of my social media links can be found in the description down below. That being said, thank you all so much for watching, everyone. Hope you all have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys in the next GTA Online video. Adios, amigos.